ow, ow. Do you hate this as much as I hate it? Look at, my head is here. Don't pretend that this is your hair. You're wearing a hat. You're wearing a flowy freaking hat. God, that is bad. It's like, it's two different textures on top of that. Why? Why would somebody recommend this? I got this because of a recommendation, but YouTube likes to lie. Freaking YouTubers. Hello. Good evening. I'm gonna go over why I hate wigs. While I prepare my hair to put on a wig. I just washed it, conditioned it, did a cute little rice water rinse. We're back on the rice water. And now I'm going to put it into braids. These are the two products that I'm going to be using on my hair. Quick review. Never buying this crap again, but I'm going to use it since I have it. This is Miel Mango Tulsi Nourishing Whipped Cream. Smells amazing, does not melt well. It kind of gets a little flaky, and it might just not work well with this. This is Miel's, you know, the famous rosemary biotin stuff. My mom loves this, and I've been noticing a huge difference in her hair and the thickness with it. So for me, I mean, it's all right. I think I'm just going to wait to use this until the very end. I said that I was going to talk about why I hate wigs while I prep my hair to put on a wig. Oh, right. I got new tools. It's been a minute. Let me catch you up really quick. I think subscriber, a commenter, said I should try wood brushes on my hair because it should be better. So I bought this set. It was not expensive at all. Bought it off of Amazon. It is very expensive at all to buy it online. You don't have to get it on Amazon if you're anti-Amazon, but I'd suggest buy it online. So far, all I did was clean them. I have not run them through my hair, but cleaning them made me already feel like this was a good decision. Let's find out. I don't think this is gonna part very well. Oh, maybe it will. Hey, we're just all over the place with this freaking video. So I'm supposed to be telling you why I hate wigs. Let me tell you why I hate wigs. I hate wigs for many reasons. The main reason why I dislike wigs is comfort. From my experience, from years and years of rocking wigs, it is hard to make them things comfortable. If you've been watching this channel, you know that I'm a runner and I don't sweat much, so I can straighten my hair and go for a run and not worry about sweating my hair out. I'm saying that to say, even as somebody who doesn't really sweat much, I find wigs uncomfortable, not for the heat, sweat aspect. I find them uncomfortable for the rim, the wearing of it. Especially if it's, I do both. I've done lace, I've done half wig, I've done, let's see, lace, half wig, headband wig, full wig. Those are the three, or did I just name four and so call it three? They're all uncomfortable in their own way. Oh, and I've done the V-wig too. That one I hated the most, and I think I hated it the most because I had such high expectations for it and its comfort. I've never done a U-part wig. I've been wanting to do that, but since I tried the V-wig and I hated it, I don't think I'm going to do a U-part. I don't think I'll ever invest in that. U-part wig is just a wig that, it's like the opening is here and you like clip it there and then you let a lot of your hair out in the middle. With a lace, I feel like it's really uncomfortable trying to get it to blend with your scalp. With a full, I think that a full is probably the most comfortable out of all of them, but you still have to like finesse it. Those combs can like dig here and like really kind of give you a headache. So I usually try to always cut the combs out when I feel comfortable. doing that when I know I can secure it good enough to do that. That's where that's where I am in my in the comfort part. So another reason why I hate wigs is the stigma. There's a stigma. There's less of a stigma now, and I like to credit my people, Black women. We have made wigs more acceptable, more well known, and then it's, you know, it's been cited into songs and stuff like that. Like in the past, it was so taboo to wear wigs. Like if you didn't have cancer, why are you wearing a wig? And I'm saying the past, like Y2K, not like 60s, 70s when wigs were like popping. There was a taboo with wigs in the past. In the 80s, during Y2K, like you did not want to be caught wearing a wig. If you had a weave, you wanted to make sure that it was really blended in well. Like looks mattered so much. I feel like growing up, it mattered. Like it was everything. If you looked terrible, you weren't invited to anything. Oh, this is amazing. Oh, I recommend. Oh, thank you, person. Thank you. I'm gonna comment on your comment and say, I'm gonna find your comment and say thank you for recommending this wood brush, because already this feels amazing. Anyway, back to the wig talk. It was taboo to rock a wig or weave. Like that was like the joke. Like people would make fun of you and talk about like your weave and like jokes. It was the butt of a joke a lot of the time. So yes, wigs are taboo, and I think wigs are still taboo. They're not as taboo, but there's still constantly men talking about how like they don't want their women wearing wigs. I remember I used to date this guy back in my dating days in the past, who, you know, really nice guy. He's married now. And on one of our earlier dates, like when I first met him, I wore my natural hair. I wore wigs pretty regularly, but I don't know. I just kind of assumed I wouldn't take him seriously. So I was just like, I'm not gonna try that hard. I'm just gonna wear my real hair, who cares? And when I was talking with him about hair, I don't know why we got on that subject, but I was like, wait, how do you feel about wigs? And he was like, I don't like them. I do not like women wearing them. I would much rather my woman wear a weave over wigs. And I was just like, oh, now as I'm older, like, I get it. Like, I've been around the block. I can spot a wig from a mile away, especially a really, like, bad one. And most people wear them terribly. And it irritates me because I'm on YouTube, right? Like, I watch the wig videos. I have so many wig videos in my playlist. I don't think any public playlists, but if that's something that you're interested in seeing, let me know. So I've watched so many wig videos, and they all look like they perfectly blend it. Like they're like, oh, I bleached the knots, I added the wig lace tint, and lo and behold, look at my wig. It doesn't, this is straight skin, y'all. This is straight skin. Like, no, I don't believe you. Because I will buy that same stupid wig and I will follow all the steps, and it does not look like skin. It looks like a wig. You see all the little knots in the front, and it's just out there and it's obvious, and I just can't. I can't, man. I mean, I can, and I have. But I do a really good job with blending. the wig to try to make sure that you don't see the lace. Like if I feel like the knots are really bad, I know how to part it and swoop it. There's a specific kind of part that you can do if the lace is really bad so that you can't see like that straight up demarcation. Because if you know, okay, let's say we do a side part or even a middle part. You can do a middle part, but you can make it really straight and then just let it be slightly crooked on the very front. It doesn't have to be a crazy baby hair thing. And that's another thing that I probably would like to add on my reasons I don't like wigs list. And this is kind of attacking other people, and I'm sorry. I would like to apologize, but you're about to get attacked. I hate the trend of gigantic baby hairs. That, if you're a millennial and you're doing that, you are asking for it. You are asking to be crucified. We know better. It should be more natural. Your baby hairs are not naturally almost touching your eyebrows. It's not. It is not. I hate the whole big swoop wig, baby hair on the wig trend. It's not, I mean, like, yeah, sure, it's covering up the lace, but you look silly. It's not adding to it. Baby hairs need to be, or for me, you know, everybody can do their own thing. I like baby hairs to look really natural. Ooh. Can't be showing you all my goods for free. I like so when I was younger and I was like still like pretty new into wigs because I didn't really know how to cover the lace that well, but one thing that really worked was instead of having those gigantic baby hairs, you just cut it really tiny, like real baby hairs. Like my natural baby hairs are short, but you know what? Some people have longer baby hairs, so maybe it makes sense for them. But I've always had really short baby hairs. My sister has short. Her baby hairs are pretty short too. Like they're not crazy long. Her hair is like a lot softer than mine. But if she had them gigantic swoops, it's like, why? Why? That's not, I just don't like it. I don't. It's just not my vibe. I'll support you. Like, for an example, like Sha'Carri. Does Sha'Carri do gigantic swoops? I'm just assuming. I'll post a picture on here if she does. But I would guess that she's a big swoop girl. And I love Sha'Carri. I love her. I love that she's rocking her wigs on the runs. I really do. Like, go ahead with your bad self. But like, those swoops, like, we gotta stop. We gotta stop. We gotta stop the gigantic swoops, please. What else do I hate about wigs? What else do I hate about wigs? Man, I hate that most wigs, you can't just buy them and plop them on. Like, to me, okay, everybody has their own reasons for wearing wigs, right? There is production. You know, like you're cosplaying as something, or you are in a movie, or you have cancer and or alopecia or something, you just lost your hair, or you just don't want to damage your real hair, or you're on like a hair growth journey, and you want to grow your real hair underneath the wig, or you're just busy. You just got work and you don't have time to be sitting here fooling with your moody natural hair or permed hair. I don't know what relaxed hair people have to go through. But as you can see with my super duper dry natural hair, like it just Like this texture, I have not seen my hair do this. I don't know why it's acting like this. Maybe it's because of age. I don't know. But one thing that I do know is it is frustrating me. There are lots of reasons why us women like to wear wigs. But for me, and I feel like most cases, from what I know, is we wear it for convenience, and to protect or to protect our natural hair underneath. In case you want to try a different color, or in case you want it to look exactly like your own hair, but it's like all you want to do is wash your hair and braid it and plop a wig on so that you can keep your hair underneath safe. Right, we wear wigs to make our lives easier. Like the goal is you plait your hair underneath or put it in a nice smooth ponytail or what have you, so that in the mornings your hair is more predictable. You're not like, oh, well, my hair, like, will it turn out the way that I'd like it to tomorrow? And one may argue that if you just practice more with your hair, it'll be more predictable, but like, I'm telling you, I've never seen my hair do whatever the heck it's doing right now. Like, this is like ultra dry. We wear the wig to make it easier so you can plop it on and go. But my frustration is most wigs are not made to plop and go, or not the affordable ones. There are really pricey ones that claim that they are plop and go, but every video that I've watched with those kind of wigs, they're like, yeah, this is supposed to be plop and go, but I still plucked a few hairs here and there. And it's like, well, if you have to pluck a few hairs here and there, it is not plop and go. It's not. I don't want to do anything. I want to take the wig, throw it on, maybe brush it out, and go. I was going to say, yeah, so another reason I don't like wigs is just because I don't like how most of them, you have to do a lot of work before you put it on. You have to cut the lace, if there is lace, and even if there isn't lace, you still need to you don't have to, but you often might need to blow dry it to flatten it so it's not sitting up on your head. And you have to, most people with wigs buy the hot comb, and they have to hot comb it down so that it'll fit their head. And most videos don't really show how these freaking wigs actually look. Oh my god, I bought 2 wigs off of recommendations and I was so mad. I returned both wigs. One of them I lost money from the return, which, it was worth it because I hated it so much. I didn't want to force myself to wear it just because I paid for it. Sometimes you just gotta take the L. So I chose the L. Both of those wigs were recommended by this woman. And, okay, so I guess that's another reason why I don't like wigs. They are deceiving. The reviews are deceiving, because if the reviewer is drop dead gorgeous, she's gonna look good in whatever wig she reviews. Every wig, anything she puts on, freaking, I don't know, a balding cap where there's no hair on the top and then there's hair on the side, she probably still looks good in that. Okay, maybe not. No one could pull that off, but you know what I mean? She probably looks good in everything. So she will recommend you something. You go, okay, yeah, I'll go out and buy it. And it looks like crap on you. And oh my gosh, I'm telling you, I bought both those wigs. The one wig, it's she was like, wow, this is great for the price and stuff. And this joint, how dare they? How dare they say that this is a good wig? I just don't, They gotta be getting paid. You have to be getting paid to want to promote something this bad. Oh, I'm unsubscribing. If you said that this was a good wig, you lost a subscriber. What? What is this? The 70s? What is? Like, I would put it on my head, and then I would pull up her video, and then I would put it on my head and adjust it and pull up her video, and then I'd be like, oh, I hate this, I'm gonna return it. Pull up her video, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna return it. She looks amazing. I'm gonna look amazing. I just have to shift it. I just have to brush it a little more. And it's just, oh, it is so, I just kept going back and forth. I kept getting annoyed. Look at this crap. Why? Why would somebody recommend this? To the point where I gave up and I finally just returned it. Luckily with that with that week I got my full return. I didn't like manipulate it too much or anything. It wasn't lace, so I didn't put any like I didn't try to tint it. And it was like the texture was cool, but it was just way too thick. And I guess maybe, you know, to be fair, it could have just been, we could just have different head shapes. And maybe some wigs are less bulky on her than they are on me. I have a big head. Like, when I buy helmets, I'm a very active woman. When I buy helmets, I gotta get the biggest size. I have a big head. I was born with a very big head. Even if it doesn't look like it so much in this video, it's huge. So maybe that's why. But I don't know, like, most wigs fit fine. Like, I don't ever feel like a wig is too small. So maybe my head isn't as big as I think it is. But what I'm trying to say is the wig looked like this on me. Well, I would pull up her video and she just, it looked how I want to look. Like, it looked, and it would have been perfect if it would have worked out because I could just throw it on. There's no lace, and it didn't show like weird, you know, sometimes you buy a full wig and it might show a little bit. The track didn't show any track. Like, it could have worked if it wasn't so dang thick, and I wasn't gonna cut it. And she didn't cut. She shows you how she got a bunch of colors. She shows you how it looks, taking it straight out of the freaking package. She shows it. It just didn't look that way on me. And it could also be, maybe she has a bigger forehead. That I did not consider. I have a big head. I don't have a big forehead. I have a very average, very average forehead. So for me to be trying to get into full wigs with bangs, it might be a little tougher to pull that off without like manipulating it too much. Like, I might need to just start cutting the bangs short, but the issue with that wig wasn't that the bangs were too long. I would have cut it if I had kept it, but that wasn't the issue. The issue is the hair was sticking up and it looked like a hat. I don't want my wig to look like a freaking hat. Like, no. It's gotta look cute. And I wore it to work for a few days, and I know I got some weird looks, but you know, is there any other reason why I hate wigs? Oh, you can't return them? Well, you can. I just talked about returning wigs. I mean, but usually, like, if you were to buy it at the beauty store, you can't return them. You couldn't try them on for a while. Like, that used to be my thing. I just pop by a beauty store. Oh, trying them on. You can't, I mean, you can try them on, but you have to pay $1 for their little stocking cap, and you get to keep the cap, so I guess that's fine. If you're a wig person, you can never have too many caps. It's easy to destroy them things. But yeah, that's why I hate wigs. I hope I didn't talk too quietly. It's just really late.